Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters. As always, I am Dor, and today we are going to hit level 200. And to start things off, I'm going to do a cake vault because I want to get the last piece of the armor set that we need. So hopefully off of this one run, we do actually get the armor crate from it. That would be ideal. I don't want to have to run too many of these because we do have to run 6 vaults in order to hit 200 today. So this is one of them. And then I would like to spend the other 5 vault runs on running normal vaults so that we can gather up more burger ingredients. So I'm going to plop that there for right now. Let me get my stuff ready. We should have everything ready to go here. I do need to mention that I'm going to be missing Thursday's episode as well as the following Monday's episode and potentially the following Thursday's episode. I'm not exactly sure on that yet, but for sure I'm missing 2 episodes here, so my bad. If you've been around on the channel here long enough, then you've kind of gotten used to it already. Keeps happening every so often. There's about a week of downtime, but I usually try and record something so that the downtime is not super apparent. But yeah, I wasn't able to do that this time around, my bad. But we're gonna run this. I'm just gonna show you guys the end result of the cake crate. There's no point in showing you guys this. We've seen it a dozen times at this point. I also glossed over the fact that today is Halloween, so I dressed up as Dead Me basically, and I have like a chunk of my head missing in the back. I try to get like little bones and stuff sticking out of my legs to kind of look like that. Not really anything too special, but I figured, why not? All right, well, let's see if we got the last piece of the armor set that we need, and we did not. So we have to run another one of these. I'm just going to continue running them, like I said, until we do get that last piece. So anything that we want to get out of there now? Not really. I also did do a whole lot of looting that run. It kind of felt like a whole lot of looting, but the loot-wise, not really, like, showing it, I guess. We did get a bunch of ore, but that's just because we had multiple things of what was it, rich, I think it was. Yeah, we started off with plentiful, then we got another plentiful, another rich, a rich added on to that as well. So we had a good amount of ore coming in. We started with horde, and then we got super lucky and luckier near the end there. So I was hitting a bunch of the gilded chests, I was getting a bunch of the ore, and yeah, that's pretty much all that we got. So let me put another one of these together and run it again, and hopefully on that one we get the cake thing that we want to get. That would be ideal here. All right, note to self here, if we roll double difficult and a raging, we shouldn't get hit by mobs because we just got 3-shotted by a skeleton. I was trying to build a little tube so I can go down under the ground here because we have a cake that's underneath somewhere down there. But yeah, we're about to die again and break another idol. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to wait until my stuff regens, probably burn a couple potions. This is looking a little dicey. We got 3 cakes left to go in this vault, but we should be good to get it done. Well, let's take a look at this cake box and see if we got lucky. I don't think we did. Nope, we didn't get it at all. All right. Well, we did get a couple more of the unidentified relics, so there's a chance today, potentially, to get that thing finally done, which highly unlikely. All right, surely 3rd time's the charm here, right? Let's plop it down, and we didn't get it again. Come on now. Okay, well, I'm going to run one more, I guess. I don't really want to hit level 200 by running cake vaults. That seems so boring to me. The modifiers for that run were also fragile, and we had 3 frails, another fragile, and did we spawn in with one as well? No, we didn't spawn in with one, but those modifiers right there pretty much just tore through all of our armor, just about. Like, our helmet took the brunt of it. Everything else is kind of halfway, so I have to very quickly repair the helmets. I don't want to hit level 200 by running cake vaults, so if we don't get it on the next run here, I'm just gonna, like, put it aside until later, I guess. I want to hit 200 by doing normal vaults and killing bosses or doing scavenger vaults or something else. I don't want to hit it with these. So I'm going to do one more cake vault after this autosave is done, and we'll see whether or not we get it done that time, I suppose. Well, let's see if the 4th one has it in it. We also killed a loot goblin that run. We got a pog, we got one of the scrolls again, we got some armor and some repair cores, as well as 2 more seals, so that's pretty cool. But it also looks like we did not get the thing that we were looking for, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'm not going to run any more of these. Like I said, I don't really want to hit level 200 by running cake vaults, and honestly, they're not really profitable for us right now. There is very minimal looting going on. I didn't even loot in this one because we got trapped right off the bat here. So we had horde and trapped, and we never got a safe zone. I never even bothered trying to hit anything. We got 3 unluckies back to back there pretty much. So yeah, I'm going to run some normal vaults, hit level 200 that way, kill some bosses, do some scavengers and stuff. So that way we can at least loot a little bit, because currently we have, from looting alone, we have 6 burgers we can make. Yeah, 6 burgers we can make. And then we also have about 1,600 or so in our system right now. So where are the burger... you know what? It'd probably just be quicker to do that, right? Yeah. We have about 1,600 to 1,700 burgers worth that we can actually make. And then we also have 380 already crafted. So we're looking at least maybe like 15, 20 levels from the burgers themselves. Then we have a bunch of the soups and stuff that we haven't rolled, and those can also give us levels, I believe, if we get lucky with the good soups. So I'm just running the Phoenix crystal that we had in our box. It had Phoenix, difficult, and hunger on it. There's no other chest modifiers. We do have the chest rarity on our idol and the... what is it? The pants. The pants have it as well. Nothing else has it, I don't think. So I'm just going to run around and try and open as many of the chests as I can as we are running through here. That's pretty much all I want to be doing, and potentially at the end of this we have about a stack or so of the burgers off of this. Would be kind of nice if we can try and average that out every run. Well, we definitely didn't get a stack of burger ingredients off of that run. I believe we had 6 burger buns before we ran that, and we have 38 right now. So not really all that good. I do think I hit a lot of chests, but around the 10-minute mark, I realized I didn't have any of the obelisks. I had 1 out of the 5 or 6 that we needed. So I just started sprinting through looking for the obelisks, and I wasn't able to find the last one to fight the boss. But we did find another loot goblin. We got another flawed ruby. We got some coins. I don't think those actually came from the goblin. I think maybe I got it from a chest because those were in my inventory before I had killed the goblin. So I'm not quite sure if those have a chance of spawning in chests now, because I thought it was only the bronze stuff. But I could be wrong, and maybe that did come from the goblin. I don't honestly know, but we got to kill the boss and a scavenger seal. We also got another one of the scrolls, a hunter's eye, a lucky apple, and some more armor pieces as well. All right, next up here, we are running the boss crystal that we had in our barrel. It had easy, horde, trapped, faster, and plentiful on it. So we are going to try and actually complete this one because we didn't complete the last one, and we need to be completing them for the XP to actually make a difference here. We barely moved an inch on the meter there. So we also got trapped, so I don't know if I'm actually going to loot too much at all. If we come across any of the ore rooms, then I'll loot that stuff, but for the chests, I don't think I'm going to really mess with them. I don't really like dealing with trapped, and it's really annoying after a while. Next up here, we got a random afterlife that has faster, gilded, simple, and it's a scavenger vault. So that may or may not mean we're going to complete it. I'm going to try and complete it because we need the XP, and we have a thing right near the entrance. That's good. And actually, looking at the stuff up top, it's not too bad. We need 1 thing from a chest, 1 thing from a gold pile, and then the rest are from a bunch of different mobs. So I'm going to run through the vault very quickly and get the gold pile and the chest stuff, which is a jar and a scroll, and then find a chest that has a bunch of spawners or stuff around it so we can farm up the rest of the items that we need. So I just realized after the completion of that last vault, we only went up 3 bars of XP. We didn't even get a full level from that. So that's not really a good sign. I am going to hit level 200 today. I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do is just rapid fire a whole bunch of vaults. So we do have some seals in here. We do have a raffle one. So I'm going to run that today, even though it's not going to give us a whole lot of XP, but we will, if we do complete it, potentially get another artifact for our collection. So I'm going to run it here shortly. Probably not right now, but... or actually, yeah, we'll probably run that one next, actually, because just to get it out of the way. We either complete it or we don't. And then I got another boss one, I got a scavenger one, and I think I have a couple more in our main storage that I haven't put on crystals yet. Yeah, we have 3 more boss ones in here, and we have 1 more scavenger one as well. And we also have another scavenger one in here. So I'm going to run all of these, and hopefully... by the time we're done with this, it should be taking maybe 2 vaults per level now. So hopefully after all of these, we are at 200. But I'm going to very quickly set up the raffle crystal, and the rest of these can just hold off for 2 seconds. I don't really want to sit here for the next few minutes busting a bunch of the XP bottles. But we'll do the raffle one real quick, see if we can kill pizza, and see whether or not we do get an artifact for the next time we are in the world here. All right, and we are off. We have Journey and Fast as well as Speedy. So how many of those obelisks? We have 6 that we need to find. Dang, okay, well, we're going to have our work cut out for us. All right, well, I finally found the last obelisk. If we had another 2 to 3 minutes, we would have been able to complete this. The timer canceled out at 21 minutes. So we had 5 of them on the left side of the vault, or the right side of the vault where we normally go first, and this one's on the opposite end of the vault here. So a little unfortunate on our end to get unlucky like that, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can kill him. We should be able to kill him, right? He's not any stronger than a normal guy, right? It's been a second since I've did one of these. Where did he just go? Come back, buddy. Well, it's looking like we have to run 3 vaults, maybe even 4 vaults per level, and I imagine it's going to keep increasing the closer we get to 200 right now. So I didn't really want to have to run 15, 20 vaults today, but it's really shaping up to be one of those kinds of days. So I'm most likely going to run some more cake ones because those are just super easy for me to do and finish off these boss ones. I'm not even going to bother with the scavenger ones, honestly. I don't have good damage output to be farming all the mobs and stuff that we need for that, and the time it takes to get the items is just really, really annoying for me. So I'm going to not do those ones. I'll run these 3, kill the bosses, and then we'll probably honestly hit level 200 by doing cake vaults until we get the armor thing that we wanted to get today. But we either run a dozen cake vaults or we run a dozen kill the boss ones. Either way, I mean, we're hitting 200 today. So let's jump right into another one of these and see how badly it goes. I mean, we're going to hit 198 at least, so that's a good sign. I don't want to burn the burgers and the stuff that we have until we hit 200 because there's really no point in doing that. So let me do that. Let me fill up my syringe and we're jumping right back in. All right, well, this is probably not one we are going to do. We got Frenzy, which the mobs deal 3 times the damage plus 10% movement speed. They only have 1 health, but I have a feeling we're gonna die instantly. Like, there's no way we can fight a boss, right? Let me summon these guys. Maybe they can kill a couple people. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get one-shotted as soon as we do anything in this vault. Yeah, let me see. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Because we have parry, I think. Well, you know what? We have Afterlife on this, so I'm just going to run through and activate the obelisks and try and fight the boss, I suppose, and see if we can even do it with that damage modifier on there. Well, the baby was almost the end of us there. We did break an idol. I'm not going to put a new one on because if I do, then when that one breaks and we do end up dying, we're not going to get it back. So I'm just going to push through. Punch him. I couldn't punch him. Oh, that stinks. You know who really regrets saying they're going to hit level 200 today? This guy. This guy right here really regrets saying he's going to do that because we are currently sitting at 22 vaults today and we have more to go because right now we're only at 199.5. So we're looking at another 4 vaults or potentially more because we're only going up about half an XP bar per run. So yeah, we're looking at least 4, maybe 6 or 8 more vaults to do, and I don't know if I have that many crystals because right now we have one of the scavenger ones and we have one of the afterlife ones. We can't really run these ones down here because they're all locked and this one has rush and stuff. I don't really want to risk running those and potentially not even getting the XP and just dying and losing our stuff, so I'm not even going to bother with these ones. And I'm not sure about the raid one either because I don't know if that gives you the XP boost with the 25 XP or if it's going to give you the amount of XP that the raffle ones give you. So I'm not even going to bother with that one either. And then over here in the barrel, I have a couple more. I have these 4 that are set up for like chest runs, but they're not really complete yet. So I'm just going to run them and hopefully get a boss to spawn to kill them. And then I have these 3 down here that are set up for ore runs that I'm also going to run and hopefully have a boss spawn and I can kill them. That's the best way for me to get XP. I can't do any more cake vaults. I don't have any more blank ones laying around. And I can't exactly set up another crystal because right now we need 7,100 bones. And since we went into the skill that takes away sweeping edge, all of our mob farms are kind of broken because of that. Since most of them require us to have sweeping edge to be killing a bunch of mobs in one go, I have to sit there now and just AFK with an auto clicker punching one of them at a time, and that takes a little while. And if I take the mob crusher thing that I have from immersive engineering and I set that there, it's not really all that good either because it doesn't have looting. It does have looting every now and again if I disable the essence making of it, but I still get more loot with just our looting swords. So at the moment I'm kind of stuck here, so I'm going to run this one right now. I'm going to run those ones over there and either we hit 200 off of those or we don't, and then we're going to go through all the loot and eat all the burgers and stuff that we have stockpiled and see exactly where we end up today off of all of our stuff. Oh man, today's been a day and a half here. I'm also going to have to wear our new helmet because this helmet's just about broken and I really don't want to put another repair core on it, so I'm going to wear the cake one. It's going to boost our level by 1 point there, apparently. I didn't realize that. But yeah, we're going to run this. I've not really been doing too much looting. It's just been finish the vault and get out, get the XP. So looting wise today, not the most profitable day we've had, and the game really just niced us there. We need 14 things from a chest, 24 zombies, 9 creepers, and 6 skeletons. That's probably the easiest scavenger I've gotten in a little while here, so I'm gonna try and smash this out as quick as I can. All right, now we're breaking into the crystals that we had kind of backlogged there. We have a treasure and faster vault. We only need 4 obelisks to fight the guy and get the XP. So I'm going to do as little looting as I can right now and just try and find these things so that we can fight it, but then mark it and go loot after the fact so that we at least get something going today because, like I said, it's not been a very good looting day. But I'm going to try and find all 4 of these and then double back and loot a little bit before we fight the boss. We should be able to complete it, no problem. Well, I think we're down to the last 2 vaults we need to run to hit level 200 today. We got a Horde, Rotten, and Hunger vault, so this is going to be a somewhat looting-heavy run again. But honestly, I think I may just kind of beeline for the boss fight and get it done and over with. This episode is going to be who knows how long at this point, and I don't really want to make an hour-long episode, so I'm going to run. Try and get this done as quick as I can. I don't think it matters, the XP, when you complete a vault. I could be wrong. I really hope I'm not wrong about that because I've wasted so much time today, if that's the case. But I am going to loot a little bit here and there. We have 28 minutes to find, 5 things. So I'll do a little bit of looting as I'm looking. I'm just going to mainly try and get that thing done and over with as quick as I can. All right, now I think this vault plus 1 more, then we're going to be at 200, I think. I'm really hoping that's the case because we only went up about a quarter, almost a full bar of XP off that last run. All right, well, this is the vault that should put us at level 200. If we can manage to get all 6 of these obelisks in the next 28 minutes, that would be ideal. This is only a rich and poisonous vault, so I'm just going to run through, maybe hit a couple geodes and stuff on the way through. I'm not really going to bother, to be honest with you guys. I just want to hit level 200 to be done with today already. This has gone on long enough. This is the 25th vault of today, so if we don't get this done on this run, I really don't want to have to run more, but, I mean, we're so close, we might as well just finish it off already. So we didn't get enough XP from the last vault to hit level 200, so we're running another one. We have 6 obelisks to find in 26 minutes, so, I mean, if we don't hit level 200 off of this one, I'm going to lose my mind. I am so burnt out on this pack right now. I want this to be over. I don't know why I decided to push for 200 when it wasn't going to happen over a couple vaults. I didn't want to run 26 vaults today, but it sure did turn out to be me running 26 vaults today. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sprint through, try and get this done with. I can't believe I've been doing this for the last few hours here. This is nuts. All right, if that is not level 200, then I am going to be in quite a mood here. I really hope that's going to be level 200. There's no way that's not level 200. Please. Guys, I really didn't hit level 200 off of that. I'm a smidge away from hitting it. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess we're running 1 more vault. All right. We only have 5 obelisks for this run. Man, if I somehow don't get a smidge of XP to finish off 200, I'm going to be really, really, really annoyed because I only have 1 more crystal left. The other one is a raid one that I don't think is going to give us a whole bunch of XP anyways. Hey, guess what we finally did? We finally hit level 200. That's right. We hit level 200 today, and I miscounted the number of vaults. We actually ran 29 vaults, not 26 vaults or whatever I kept saying. So my bad. We ran 29 vaults today. We are 1 off from running 30. I'm halfway tempted just to run it and get it out of the way, so we ran 30 vaults today. But honestly, I'm so burnt out right now. I don't want to do one. So this is the final boss crate that we got from today. We have a bunch of loot that I need to go ahead and throw into our system to filter on out. Man, it's been a day and a half here. Holy cow. All right, so let me unload everything. We're going to go through all the boxes. I think we went through these 4 already. We have like 20-something to go through over here. We are missing 2 boxes. We died on 1 run, and we didn't get a box for the other one, so that's why we're at 29 runs right now, even though there's not 29 boxes down on the ground here. So I'm just going to rapid fire through all of the boss boxes here because I just want to grab all of the burger ingredients and stews because I'm not going to touch any of the armor just yet, and these things as well, the unidentified relics, to see if we can maybe complete the thing today as well. But I want to eat all of these and see how high up on the levels we can get before we start rolling any of the gears. So I'm just going to very quickly go through, grab all the burger stuff, all of the unidentified relics, like I said, and see what we end up with out of all these boxes. On a couple of these runs, we did kill a loot goblin, so that's why there is a diamond barrel on a couple of these boxes here, so we will very quickly go through that stuff as well. Did I grab what I wanted to grab out of that? No, we had a tomato in there. There we go. Ooh, also, I'm most likely going to have to open up all of our mystery boxes today as well, because there is a chance to be getting burger ingredients from those as well. So we have like 2,000 of those boxes to go through, through, so I'm going to be rolling all of those here in a minute as well. We have a bunch of armor and a knowledge or a star core, a repair core, a scavenger hunt seal. That's what we got from the first loot goblin. But yeah, I'm going to continue going through. This is going to take me a minute, but hopefully we have, let's say about a stack or two from all these crates. That would be kind of nice. Oh, I also completely forgot we were trying to get the armor thing today. So we have one in this box. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops, I rolled a piece of gear. My bad. But yeah, there's a burger. Let's take this because we'll roll that. Maybe we get the pants, I think it was, that we needed as well. And let's see, we got more stuff in here. Let's take that stuff. I also have 2 more loot goblins that I apparently killed throughout today's run. So we got a luck apple, a paxel, some gear, and a repair core. And in the other one, we also got another repair core, a killed a boss seal, a pog, and some more armor. And that was all of the loot goblins that we killed today. So let me finish grabbing the rest of the stuff out of these boxes. All right, so from all the boss boxes here, we got almost 2.5 stacks worth of burgers here. We have a stack and 63, and then we have 32 buns just about. So we have a stack and 30, or 2 stacks and 31 burgers worth of ingredients there. So that's pretty good. Also, out of all those cake vaults we ran, we got 1 piece of gear. That's it. So if this doesn't give us pants, then we have horrible luck today, which is going to be quite on par with how today went. So, come on, give me the pants. It gave me a helmet. Oh, man, I'm so done with this game. All right, well, that can hang out in here. There's no need for a duplicate. I'm going to actually hold off on dumping these into the system because I want to see what we got from today's runs themselves. So we don't have a whole lot of burger ingredients. Can I just do that? No, we have 119 buns, 135 patties. We have 129 tomatoes, and we have 145 cheese. So we can make 119 burgers off of the loot that we got from here today. I'm going to very quickly take all of the burger ingredients, all of the stews. Do we have any stews in here? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't have any stews. Okay, I'm going to take all the ingredients. I'm going to take them and put them into the main drive and craft up as many burgers as we can. And then I'm also going to roll all of those yellow boxes, all the mystery boxes as well. Everything that we have. The 641 that we have in here, the little bit that are still in the boss boxes because I didn't grab them out of there, and then all of the stuff that we have in the barrel on the side there. Also, before I forget about it, this isn't all the vault gear that we've been building up over the last couple episodes. This is just from today's episode, so I have the other drives right here, and that's going to be more armor in the main system here, or in the overall system here. So that's going to put us at a whole lot of gear to roll. We have 57 axes, we have 49 boots, we have 55 chest pieces, 58 pairs of pants, 51 swords. We have a whole lot of things to roll, and hopefully out of all of that gear, we actually roll some good stuff. We're not going to roll tier 3 unless we hit 250 off of all these burgers and stews, but if we do, that'd be cool. I'm going to eat all of them, like I said, before I even touch any of the gear, unless that 1 piece of gear that I accidentally rolled already. But it looks like we have about 1,900 worth of ingredients. So we got cheese. Actually, let me just do this. That's a lot quicker. We have 2,000 cheese. So right now, the limit is going to be the patties right now. We can craft 1,919 patties. How many tomatoes do we have? 1,981. Yeah, okay. So we can craft 1,919 burgers in total. So before I even bother with that, let me take all my mystery boxes and roll them all as well. And let me do these as well real quick. Since we have 22 of them, if we get the last piece that we need, that would be cool. But, I mean, come on. Our luck is horrible. And our horrible luck streak continues because we did not get the last piece that we needed. All of those were duplicates. 22 of them, really. So we have 5,464 mystery boxes to open. Ideally here, if we can manage to get about a stack or 2 of the burger ingredients from this, that would be really nice. Although it does have a whole lot of things that it can actually give. So we're probably not going to get that lucky. But I'm going to open them near this thing so that we can hopefully complete this crystal. That would be really nice, but I'm going to get cracking on this. It's going to take me a minute here, and we'll see where we end up with at the end of this. And after all of those, we were able to complete this crystal, so let's get that rolling out. And we were also able to get about a stack and a half, just about a little bit over a stack and a half of burger ingredients here. So that's pretty good as well. Let's see if we can auto-complete this. I really doubt it. Yeah, you know what? Maybe. A little bit of time, that 13,000 gravel will get completed, but yeah, we should be good to have that done. I'm going to throw these into the system, but we're not done just yet because we still have all of the relic boosters to roll, and those have a chance of giving us more of the mystery boxes to roll yet again. So let me grab all of those. Those are going to be in the main other drive, so let me grab those from there. We'll open all of these as well. We only have 1,084 of them, so it's not going to take as long as those mystery boxes just took, and we'll have maybe another stack of the mystery boxes to open. Out of those 1,000, we only got 10 more mystery boxes. We got a couple duplicates there. We got another fire element, an air element, and we got the last element that we needed. So that's actually very good. I'm kind of happy about that. That's the last one we needed. I'm going to start turning all these into lemons so that we have a whole bunch of them. And we also got 3 bars of XP from 1,000 of those relic booster packs. So, I mean, that's kind of annoying, right? It took me so many vaults to get 1 bar of XP. I could have just opened all of those relic boosters. I would have been done so much earlier. But there we go. We got another relic thing. That's the last one we need. So now we have all the time in the vaults that we're ever going to get. And out of these 10, are we going to get any more burger ingredients? We did not. Okay. And one more thing before we start eating all those burgers. We have 21 mystery stews we can roll. So these have a chance of giving us a full level, I believe, if we get the Escalium stew, which is a green one. So I don't know if any of the other ones are going to be good, but we have 21 of them, so maybe we get a level or 2 out of these as well, or maybe just a level in general. That would be also kind of good. We got a gold one. So we got a rare one. We have a whole bunch of normal ones. We got another rare one as well. And let's see, off of the last 3, we got more normals and 1 more rare. Okay, so let's eat all of these and then craft up all the burgers and see where we end up on level-wise today. Oh, you know what? Where's my thing at? I don't want to be sitting here for a little while. That should help us speed this up. So we have 18 normal ones. Oh, we're going to get bowls out of these too. No. Okay, well, there's 1 level. This is going to take 2 seconds here. And we're already at 205. 205 in the span of like 10 seconds there. This is already kind of shaping up to be good. All right, well, we were only able to craft up 2,548 burgers, so maybe we get to about 225, maybe past that ideally. I would like to hit 250 today, but I really don't think that's possible with the burgers that we have. So let me get munching on these and see where we end up. All right, well, we managed to hit level 243 off of all of those burgers. We are only 17 levels away from hitting 250, which is when tier 3 gear should start rolling out for us. So I'm going to very quickly go through and roll all of the gear that we have. Maybe we get some good tier 2 stuff that's going to replace this stuff at the moment, because I don't think it's going to cut it anymore if we run a vault. We are 40-something levels higher than our last vault run, so it's probably not going to go too well. So let me get cracking on all the vault gear and see if we end up with anything worthwhile here. Hey, so I may have forgot about the whole trader thing because I haven't used them in a while, but I know that I have some burgers and some stews in the vending machines right now. So we also have 51 trader cores in the vault loot, and we also have another couple in our main drive. We have 4 of them in there, so we have 55 trader cores to roll real quick and see if any more of them are going to be selling stews or burgers, because I haven't taken all the armor out yet. I did take some of it out so far, not a whole lot of it, but I don't want to take the rest of it out just in case we get lucky and have a bunch of stews and burgers for sale. We may very likely be able to get 250 today. That would be really, really cool. Well, out of all the ones in our system, we only had 2 of them roll food. So we have 1 with a mystery stew, 1 with a burger. We also have 1 doing a trader. I don't know what that is. I'm kind of curious to see what it is. We also have some heavy plating, some star essence, and star cores. We have 2 of them doing vault platinum, which is kind of cool, and then some vault diamonds. Everything else in this pile is going to get trashed. I don't really need any of that. So let me plop these into there. I'm also going to plop this one in there and see what it is on the very bottom. Oh, it's one of those things. We have 1 or 2 of those already. That's fine. I just haven't used them because I don't really see a need to using them at the moment. So I'm going to go through and buy all of the burgers, all of the stews and stuff that we have available from our vendors. We have a few of them. There's not very many, but maybe, just maybe, it's going to be enough to get 17 levels. It's not looking like it. Unless they sell multiple stews a piece, I don't think we're going to get it either. So this is all the stuff that we were able to get from our vendors. I also realized that we can craft the mystery stew ourselves. So I'm going to buy all the poisonous mushrooms from our vendors. We also have a couple of them laying around our base from boss boxes and the altars and stuff from vaults. So I'm going to craft as many as I can. We need player gems, which I don't care about anymore. We have a ton of player gems laying around. We'll craft as many as we can. We have a few of the hunter's eyes laying around as well. Can we craft those? No, we can't. So we're going to be limited by those, I believe. Those and the mushrooms, but we might be able to get a couple stews up and running. So let me buy the rest of the mushrooms and find the mushrooms somewhere in my base. I forget where I put them, but I know I have a few of them, so I'm going to go grab those and craft up what I can. So we were able to craft up 18 of the mystery stews. We're most likely going to hit 250 unless we get really unlucky with the XP rolls here. But let me roll all of them, see what we end up with, and let's start eating everything and get the levels that we can. All right. right, so we ended up with one epic stew, a whole bunch of normal ones, and a couple of the rare ones. So I'm going to very quickly eat all the burgers, and then I'll eat the stews and see where we end up with all the levels here. Oh, where's my thing again? I forgot about that. Let's do that, and there we go. We can eat all these real quick and see how close we are once we're done. All right, cool. We got 245 off of those. Let's eat all the normal ones, and then we'll work our way through all of these as well. So we're already at 251. Let's see if this puts us at 252. Just about. We are a bar and a half away from hitting 252. That's pretty cool. Okay, now that we're 250, I'm going to take all the gear out now and roll it because we should be getting some tier 3s. Okay, so after rolling all of the armor here, I took all the tier 3 stuff that we got and put it in this chest here. And this is all going to go onto our Eternals because I already grabbed the stuff that we're going to wear. I just need to Wu-Tax it down so that we can actually wear it because this is 267, 260, and 259. So I can't actually wear this stuff just yet. I need to pull the levels down a little bit. And I also took all the Omegas that we rolled and put them into this chest. So we got a couple Omegas this time around. A lot more Omegas, I should say, than normal because we had so much gear to actually roll through, but I don't think I'm going to actually use any of this stuff because our tier 3 stuff is actually higher than this already is. So I'm going to stick with this stuff. I'm going to pull the levels down so that we can actually use it, and then I'm going to fiddle around with this stuff and try and get our Eternals kitted out with some tier 3 gear as well, which will be pretty good. I'm going to grab all my Wu-Tax shards so I can pull the levels down on that and see what our overall level is going to be, our armor defense is going to be. All right, so everything is enchanted. Let's throw it all on and see what our max defense is. We're up to 42. We've gained 10 levels of defense from the last armor set that we wore, so that's pretty good. And this is before putting any of the Wu-Tax stuff on there, so there's still a whole bunch of levels potentially to gain from putting those on there. And let's check what our max damage output is. So right now with our axe in our hand, we can do 50 attack damage. Our critical hit is 78, and our sword is a 49 attack damage, which does a 76.5 critical hit. So that's pretty cool. Also, our sword has a new modifier on it that I haven't seen before called Baneful. So if I had to guess, it's probably something to do with spiders, most likely, I would assume, or just doing more damage in general. I don't really know, to be honest with you guys. I'm also going to hold off on Wu-Taxing the gear right now because I am out of recording time. I have no idea how long today's episode is going to be, so if it's a super long one, I do apologize beforehand here. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching!